Welcome to Finding Refuge. Well, for most, no milking cows gathering eggs or chasing goats out of the garden. Yet we urbanites are just as eager to create homes of loving safety for all who enter here. Our genesis of refuge is found in our Heavenly Father through His Son Jesus. Together, let's find refuge through biblical living, cooking, gardening, and design.
Well, we're in the door hall, and there are labels on all the doors except the biggest one. It's a double door. There are no labels on it. Let's see what's inside. It's actually my favorite room with almost nothing in it. And I have racks and hooks that go all the way up and all the way down. And walk with me into the guest bedroom. You've seen that before when it wasn't too cluttery, but look at it now. And this isn't even half of my stuff, and it's definitely not the big tree. So we are going to look and see what will fit in that small closet. Don't think you have to be rich and have a lot of money to have a tree closet. It's just a closet. I think it's only 5 by 7. It's a walk-in, but you plan it right. And I think this is I've had this closet for years, ever since the house was built. In fact, look, I'm going to show you this. You see how I'm stepping on things by backing up. See how tall that door is? Well, that's so the tree can roll in. And you aren't going to think at first that a tree would even fit after all this other stuff goes in. But it will. We'll take you on that wonderful organizational journey. Well, this is layer 1 of the Christmas tree closet, and I wanted to show you how I was storing from the back to the front, because the very last thing I put in there in the refuge setting is the Christmas tree. So I'm just going to go over that. At the very tippy top, you're going to see, if you zoomed in and looked closely, hey, I can do that for you. You see the little wires right up there. That is a wire wreath, and those are garlands, and I want to make those garlands into wreaths, but that's the kind of foliage that crimps too much. So I like it up and out of the way. It was very easy to hang. And then I have the flatter cedar type garlands in front of the bulkier ones. The bulkier ones are back here, and they fill up. When you look at the corner, they fill that entire corner space. That works out perfect. And then here, where the tree would start to infringe, go out, I hang the more flat types of garlands. So I have my cedars in the back, see back there? And then I have slightly bulkier in front of that, but still much flatter than the other ones. And then right here in front, you'll see this red hook. I have 2 of them. One's in the middle, you can't see it. I have 4 cascades, and I just flatten them and put them right against that wall. So there is plenty of room for the tree. So I just wanted to give you a vision for layer 1. That was, I want to say, probably 25 garlands in that corner. And I still have all of this space to use up. And the garlands were the bulk of my storage. I could fit maybe 1 or 2 garlands per box. Do the math. Well, we are doing layer 2 here, and now we're putting up all the wreaths. Now, these wreaths I've got right here, these very, gosh, you can't see that. Just a second. I'm by myself, ladies and gentlemen. I'm by myself. But you see this berry wreath? I have it near the door so that I can pull it out and use it for Valentine's Day. I can use it for 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, and just put some appropriate pics in it that reflect the specific holiday. But anyway, this is exactly what we're doing. We had 18 wreaths to put away of various sizes and shapes, and well, probably, yeah, 18. That's exactly what we have. So anyway, and then I started putting things away over here. You already saw all of this, and that's where my fun antique snowshoes went. It's so fun to put it away. Well, this is the last phase of the Christmas tree closet. I always put the Christmas tree in last, but I want you to notice that right there on the floor is a rope, and we are going to use that to just roll it in. You'll see it in a minute, but first, and normally I do a landscape shot, but here we want to go straight up and vertical. So I have all my wreaths, I have all my bells and berries and ribbons and all my little figurines that I put here and there, my stockings. I have 2 sets, one for the fireplace and one for decor. And this side is, I've got 10 boxes on that stand or set of shelves I showed you. And then this is the last bit of it. I said that I had 18, but I actually have 21 wreaths. This is the area where the tree is going, and I can turn it and give you a better vis on that. In the foreground or the background, you're going to see that basket, and that basket or that stack of galvanized buckets with the small throw blankets is what I use to fill for each of the big kids and for John's Christmas. And I cover it up with the throw, and then I wrap it with some burlap and greenery. It's fabulous. Done and done. Stick a tag on it, call it done. Right, Mr. Bats, grab the rope and pull. And we just throw the rope inside the collar and store it that way. Off go the lights. Very gingerly pulls, it glides. I want to also tell you the collar is not scraping the floor. It's about 1 inch up. What you're hearing is the wheels. There we go. Oh, it's perfect. And he has to pull it all the way past this door right there so that we can then open the other door. So he'll be pulling it into a little bit into the door hall. I'll get it right. I just need to live here a few more years. It went right through. Generally speaking, you're going to need a hallway space of about 4 feet or more in order to glide that. He's having to move the rocking chair just a little bit to get some girth going, and it's possible that we need to, yeah, there we go. See, this is amazing. This is amazing. Now he's going to glide it in. Do you want to move that rug you're standing on, John, or can it glide right on over? Perfect. He's reaching into the stem. It goes right on in. I think that entire process was under 5 minutes. way less than the days it took me to tweak and decorate it and tweak it some more, move things around. There we are. Until next year. Thank you, Mr. Bats. And there's still plenty of room for me to reach in on the side in case I forgot something. But this was the first year I walked around everywhere just to be sure I had done that.
Well, back to mountain life and another year of finding refuge. Looking forward to being together. See you next time.